Welcome back. Tourism Minister Patricia de Lille and former board members are set to appear before Parliament's Portfolio Committee today. De Lille is expected to defend her decision to dissolve the board. Her office says the decision arose from an illegal board meeting convened last month. But board members say no such meeting took place. So this is the latest in a series of governance concerns at the entity, which has previously faced criticism over spending, procurement processes and management. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema is on the story and she joins us now live. Sipha, this issue of board meetings that are unscheduled, obviously these board meetings come at a particular cost to the entity as well. This is not a new issue.
Well, absolutely. Now, today in Parliament, Minister Patricia de Lille, as you also mentioned, Michelle, is expected to state her reasons for dissolving the board, the South African Tourism Board, on the 20th of August. Now, the minister is said to have acted under Section 16(3)(a) of the Tourism Act, which then allows the minister to dissolve the board on a good cause shown. But also, she also removed members of the board. That's according to Section 6(1), which then requires a member to vacate office if removed by the minister. And this decision taken by the minister, Michelle, was effective immediately. But today she will be asked to come state those reasons. And some of those reasons that we've heard or have been reported as well as stated by the minister was, as you also mentioned, what triggered was that what is called the unlawful board meeting that took place after, on the 31st of July, Professor Gregory Davids had resigned. However, despite his resignation, it's said that the South African Tourism Board then called for a special board meeting on the 1st of August. Now, legal advice to the minister had informed her that this was an unlawful meeting that was taking place, and by law only the chairperson can convene a special board meeting. And in this particular case, Michelle, there was no chairperson as he had resigned the previous time. Now, this is not the only concern. It's noted that on the 31st of July, on the 13th of July rather, the minister had already cautioned the board about how it was conducting its meetings. Now, you would also remember that this board was instated in February 2024 after the previous board had been dissolved following that 910 million scandal with the European soccer team. So this was just over a year this board had been sitting, including its members. So we are expecting to hear the minister giving her reasons, but also issues of governments that are said that she had raised over the year to this particular board. And also we'll be hearing from the board itself, as you also mentioned, that the board had denied this meeting ever taking place. So today the minister will then show the evidence that shows that this meeting, the special board meeting, did take place on the 1st of August after the chairperson had resigned.
Yeah, so I mean, Sipha, it seems like it's going to be somewhat of a showdown in Parliament today. I mean, these are board members who are part of this dissolved board who are now coming to essentially confront the minister before Parliament.
Absolutely, and that's the reason why they've been given this platform, so they're able to respond to the accusations made by the minister on issues of governance as well, and also including the alleged meetings that took place that the board is also denying. As I had mentioned, that it was not the first time that the board had been cautioned on how they're conducting their meetings. So it has happened on several occasions. Now, this is the evidence that will be provided by the minister, but also a chance for the dissolved board to actually speak up for themselves and also provide their evidence in what they are refuting. But also, the minister had said that it will appoint interim managers and also eventually open nominations for the new board. But however, you have the big events coming up, the G20 collaboration, the tourism investment that's supposed to take place next week here in Cape Town. So the minister says that all those events will go ahead even amidst all of this discussion that is currently being held.